Hi, I'm Rory Sheehan, and welcome to Meditative Conditioning and our series on understanding the subconscious mind. In this session, I want to talk about stumbling blocks. And what I mean by a stumbling block is it's something that interferes with your ability to achieve your goal. So if you've ever set a goal for yourself, and it doesn't really matter what the goal is, and you've put together a plan and you look at that plan and you say, yes, this is definitely the plan I need in order to achieve this goal. And then for whatever reason you don't achieve the goal, it's usually because of a subconscious stumbling block. And it might be something you're not even aware of that's interfering with your ability to achieve that goal. And it doesn't matter what the goal is. So if you say I want to, lose weight, here's the plan. I know exactly what I need to do. I need to eat better. I need to exercise more. Here's my plan. And you look at that plan and you say, absolutely, that is without doubt the best weight loss plan I've ever seen. I'm going to do it. And then I was gonna say a month down the road, but maybe like a day down the road, a couple of days down the road, you're not doing it, and you go, what happened? Well, it's one of these subconscious stumbling blocks, and it again doesn't matter. It's same principle. If you want to have a better relationship, if you want to have more money, there's these subconscious stumbling blocks that interfere. So our first step is to identify these subconscious stumbling blocks so that then we can deal with them. And the easiest way that I know to identify the subconscious stumbling blocks is to ask the question why you have not achieved the goal. So it doesn't matter what it is. So we'll use, making money is an easy one. Why have you not made $1 million? And then whatever your answer is after the word because. So you want to listen to the word because. The word because is key in this. So whatever you say after the word because is your stumbling block. So why are you not making $1 million a year? Well, because whatever. That's your stumbling block. Now there may be a number of different stumbling blocks, but now you're going to start to identify those stumbling blocks. So, well, because I don't have a good idea. Okay, well, even if we give you a good plan, if you don't think it's a good idea, you're not going to get it. Or because I'm just not lucky. Well, unless we can convince your subconscious mind that luck does nothing to do with generating more revenue for yourself, you're not going to be able to achieve your financial goals. So what you want to do is you want to take whatever the goal is you want to achieve that you've been struggling with achieving and ask yourself why you have not achieved that goal. And then listen very carefully to whatever you say after the word because. That is a stumbling block. And you can use in any context. If you have a child that's struggling in school, you can say, why are you struggling in math? Because the teacher doesn't like me. Well, until we deal with that, they're always going to be struggling in math. So it doesn't necessarily have to make sense. It doesn't necessarily have to be real or true. Whatever you say after the word because is the stumbling block that's preventing you from achieving that goal. Now, here's we've talked earlier about ideas that are put in your subconscious mind by others. Here's one that could interfere with your ability to identify the stumbling block. So if I say to you, I'll use math as an example, it's just an easy example. Why are you not getting an A in math? And your answer is, I don't know. Well, I don't know is your subconscious mind's way of saying, I don't want to deal with it. There is an answer, I know the answer. I'm just not comfortable saying it out loud. And this goes back to when we were in grade, 3 or 4, and the teacher would ask a question. The teacher was going around the room and asking questions. And it came to our turn, and in our mind we're saying, well, if I answer this wrong, everybody's going to laugh. It's easier to say, I don't know, and the teacher will just go on to the next person. So we've used I don't know as a crutch, even when at some level we do know the answer. So what we want to do is we want to take away the fear of saying that answer. And the way we do that is we just say, well, pretend you know. And if you were just pretending, what would your answer be? Because now they're just pretending. So there's no risk of being wrong because they're just pretending. So if I say to you, why are you not getting an A in math? And you go, I don't know. Well, pretend you know. Well, it's because the teacher doesn't like me. Okay, so I've got an answer. Because now we're just pretending. There's no risk to being wrong. We can do this the same way. Why are you not able to achieve your weight targets? Well, I don't know. Well, pretend you know. Well, because I'm just not able to control this, or I'm not able to do that, or I don't have the time to exercise. Well, until we deal with those variables, you're not going to hit your weight targets. Why do you not have the relationship that you want to have? Well, I don't know. Well, pretend you know and watch what comes up. So what we want to do is we want to use a why question in order to identify that subconscious stumbling block. And the subconscious stumbling block is whatever is said after the word because. And if you try to get off the hook by saying, oh, I don't know, then all we do is say, well, pretend you know. And watch what happens especially when you do with kids. Just say, well, you pretend you know. And they're going to come up with an answer. So just do your best not to giggle when you do this on your kids and they come up with an answer. So just pretend you know. And listen to what they say after the word because. And the reason is that until we deal with those subconscious stumbling blocks, they're never going to achieve the goal. So there's no point in getting frustrated and saying, well, we've got the plan, we've got this, we know this, let's do it. It doesn't matter. Until we deal with those subconscious stumbling blocks, we're not going to be able to achieve that goal. So I hope you're finding this series on understanding subconscious mind interesting. If you do, please subscribe and click that like button, and be sure to click the bell so that you can get notified when we post more videos in the series. And until the next time, I'm Rory Sheehan, hoping you have a fantastic day.